Well, I haven't made a video in fucking forever.
I'm back!
Pull-ups. You little bitch. If you can't do any pull-ups, then you need to sort your life out. They're necessary. A mark of pride and strength. It is a lot easier than you'd expect, and I'll tell you what I think about pull-ups and how to do them.
Whoopah!
Pull-ups are a matter of survival. If you were running away from a terrorist camp where you were just held hostage, and the only way out was to pull yourself up over a wall, and you couldn't, that would be a little embarrassing, wouldn't it? If you're hearing me now and thinking, shit, that's me, I can't do a pull-up, then you need to get a grip. But in all seriousness, it is a good thing to be able to do, and actually isn't as hard as you'd think. It just requires a tiny bit of a word you may have heard of.
Discipline.
I'll explain a foolproof method on how to get from 0 to 1, and then when you get to 1, you can do anything. You know, a man who can bang out the pull-ups is a man with strength, consistency and determination. It is important that our back and our arms are able to lift our weight for situations where we may need it. There is a reason that you're required to be able to do them for any army or most police forces.
Do you mean to tell me that you cannot do one single pull-up? You are a worthless piece of shit, pal! Get out of my face!
There are many different kinds of pull-ups. Chin-ups are underhand and a lot heavier on the biceps. Do these every single day and you're going to have some juicy guns. Overhand is the real pull-up. It requires more lat activation and your forearms play a larger part. Plus, they look better. You can do a normal pull-up, wide grip or narrow grip. All will be good enough as long as you're doing them. There is also a man you probably never have heard of. David Goggins. Or the Gog, as I like to call him. Now, this tank of a human was 300 pounds. He lost 160 pounds in 3 months to go through Navy SEAL training. Did it 3 fucking times. Ran on broken legs. Became a SEAL. Did that for many years. Won medals for bravery. And runs 200-mile marathons, otherwise known as ultra-marathons.
So what's your fucking excuse?
Now, he's a beast, inhuman, and an absolute machine. I recommend his book. Listen to it on Audible. It was one of the best things I've ever heard. Audible, if you want to sponsor me, hit me up. Yep. But this guy also at one point held the 24-hour pull-up world record. He did 4,030 pull-ups in 24 hours.
I did 4,030 in 17 hours.
4,030 in 17 hours?
Right.
4,000. Now, you don't want to mess with the Gog, because if he's going to do something, you bet your ass he's going to fucking destroy it. As easy as it makes it look, pull-ups are actually really hard, especially for the common man. If you haven't tried it ever in your life, chances are you probably can't do one. But that means it's time to do so.
A lot of us know that. We know.
We do know deep down.
Yeah, I can get over here, but over here, man, this is much better because I got to go through this journey that is not fun. This from 20 to 100%, this shit in between is not fun.
And like I said before, here is how. Now, firstly, if you're severely overweight, you may want to think about losing some of it. It's going to be a lot easier to pull up a body that doesn't weigh so much. But you can still make a start. Get a pull-up bar off Amazon, it's about £20. Stick it in your doorway and just hang there. Just hang there for about a minute or as long as you can. Now, this is going to build up your tendon strength and it's actually really good for you. Your shoulders and back will love you for it. You have to understand, we did descend from monkeys and there's an impact to those thousands of years swinging on trees. I suggest if you want to start working up to a pull-up, you start by doing some eccentric ones. I get that you can't physically pull yourself up yet, but you can jump up to the bar and use the little strength you have to slowly lower yourself down. Now, our muscle fibers actually tear the most during the eccentric part of the lift, when they are under tension and stretch. Through doing this, you'll slowly start to build strength. I then suggest after doing this for a while, you ever so lightly place your toes on the floor and get an elastic band or a resistance band and just give it a go with a little support. Now, you should be able to bang one out now. Now, when you get good enough and can remove any support and you can do one, you fucking made it. Well done. Now it's easy. What you've got to do is you've got to do that one pull-up whenever you can. Get the consistency, and within a couple days you'll be able to do 2, then 3, then 4, and then you're laughing. You can now do pull-ups.
Right? Wrong.
The next step is weighted pull-ups for the big mother truckers in the gym that want to show off. You could also do a muscle up which is scientifically impossible. I can't do it, and I'm convinced everyone I've ever seen do it is on a wire rig or a wizard and is playing me for a fool. Other fools in life are people who believe this kipping rubbish is a pull-up. This is not. You should be kipping this shit out of my gym. Now the pull-up is a great weapon to have in your arsenal. Acquire it, use it. But just remember, Red Bull doesn't give you wings. Pull-ups do. Now if you enjoyed this video, obviously like it and subscribe. But if not, whatever. I'll get over it.
Everybody's got a fucking plan so they can hit in the fucking mouth. That's for Mike Tyson. So when your plan fails, when those bullshit fucking laws get too heavy, when you get knocked the fuck down on the fucking canvas, when everything falls apart in your life and your plan is fucked up, what the fuck are you gonna do? There's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard.